Hello guys, welcome today with a new video and a new series, by the way. So this is called How to HANS at the 2.3 battle rating. I will be working my way up through the tech tree, but I think new players could use some advice on how to play Germany, because this is a nation who gets a lot of critics, a lot of criticism by everybody, a lot of shit posting on the forums. And so I want you to show that Germany can actually be fun. So I showed you some realistic matches which everybody can have without any special performance or like double aces. So now we're moving on to the main armored fighting vehicle at this BR, and I chose the Sturmgeschütz 3. Why did I choose this vehicle? Because it's a very easy to use vehicle. It may be a tank destroyer, but that's no problem for me, and I guess for you it isn't either. So this tank has quite a decent portion of armor, decent mobility, and the shell is mediocre. That's because it's just, yeah, it's heat, but it has got 100 millimeters of pen, so you won't have any problems. Here you see me getting shot and immediately losing my loader. And you can see this shell, it just goes in, it doesn't have a lot of splash damage. It's quite like EDFS, but that doesn't matter to you guys. This tank, why did I choose it? I think, yeah, just, it's easy. It has a good gun, good shell. Did you see that shot? Wow. That's the power of this thing. But if you get rushed, as we will see later on, you are quite foobar, so a turret could be helpful, but I don't think that there is any better tank at this BR with a turret, so I prefer this tank as my main armored fighting vehicle. It has a few strengths. If you're in a hold down position, you can keep off. I'm not exaggerating on this one, but I've had a match on Maginot Line where I kept off the enemy team of A. There was only one capture point. I'm sorry guys. So yeah, I just kept off the whole team. That was basically what I did. Keeping off away the whole team from the capture point. And I bounced shots. I got like over 2,000 spawn points just from bouncing. And yeah, look at this shell. It's maybe the side of a tank, but it just goes through everything. It can snipe, although it's quite difficult, but because it's heat, it's chemical based ammo, so it won't lose any penetration. So how do I want you to play this tank? You should play it very, very careful at first, and you shouldn't be pushing. You can do it, but as you are probably new players into the game, which I'll show this video to, or that's the people I want to reach, new players in game, you should play precarious. Support your team, get a lot of assists. If you can get a kill, which isn't difficult with this reload time, it hasn't got an excellent reload time. Yeah, you can flank, but I don't suggest that. I suggest you're like being the mediocre player of your team, bouncing some shots, shooting at the enemy, lining up some assists. And here we can see a drawback of this tank. Literally every shell that hits you from above will get through you. Yes, and here we are being flanked. This is the end. As you see, we lined up 4 kills. And I guess that's that's everybody can have this score. And now my secondary armored vehicle, or I call it the Enforcer because it's basically the Sturmpanzerwolf. That's an amazing vehicle if you're like in a need to support your teammates very quick, and you should let the enemy disappear with one shot. So I suggest you take this vehicle, and for a rollout, as you see, the mobility is quite horrible, but as you can see, the enemy over there, it will just disappear, bomb, one shot. He's threatening our capture point. I just let him disappear with one shot. This isn't quite an attack vehicle, it's more like an enforcer to turn situations in the advantage of your team. You shouldn't work alone, you should cooperate with your teammates. Teamwork is very important in this one. You should always be on the backside of your team. You should support your team. You should give covering fire. Oh yeah, and I advise you to use high explosive at this BR. I'll show you why. You just have to shoot in the near vicinity of the tank, and for all intents and purposes, you will kill it. So look at this one, look at this one. You don't even have to aim. I shot like, bomb, it's even close to him, but it's close to him, yeah, but not direct hit. But yeah, this isn't a tank which will let you have an easy ace. As you can see, in this tank we lack a turret too. I'm getting hit from the back, and I'm basically, again, full bars. Yeah, AA, that's another problem. We lined up 2 kills, we supported our team in capturing the enemy zone. And the SPAA, this is a very short clip because I like this tank, the Gepard. You can even use it as a tank destroyer, as I'm going to show you here in this video. But it's quite weak because it's only got 2 crew members. Here we'll face a T-50, a quite armored tank for its tier, and we'll just kill it easily as it is. Look at that, just going through. And it's also very capable of killing planes, but I don't know why. At this BR, all the planes I saw just crashed without giving me the opportunity to kill them. So this was it. And now we're going over to the airborne part of our lineup. Here I chose the BF-109 F1. Why? You might argue for new players that it has got only 60 cannon rounds, but everyone, in my opinion, everyone can kill at least 1 plane with that. And it has got a small bomb. 250 kilograms for the more inexperienced players. This can be quite hard. Yes, as you saw it, the shells didn't do any damage here, but I'll tell you guys, if you're new to this game, this plane it's really a dream. It's fast, it has a decent turn rate, it has got a bomb, and it has got decent armament. As you can see, almost over half my shells are gone, but I'm sorry, I still have got my bomb and 22 20 mils. And I can tell you, these are very good 20 mils. And this is again a very average gameplay that I will show you, because I don't want you to show all ace games and double aces, which they occur sometimes at this BR, but I need you to know that isn't realistic, you being new, to get every match 5 up to 10 kills. You should be realistic, like with 2-3 kills in a tank and 1-2 in a plane, you can be very happy. Here I guess it's a Corsair who's coming for us, just evading him very easily, and now we'll follow him in. And yeah, this plane, I like German planes, they are difficult to play, but this one at lower BR, it's truly amazing at this BR. I can tell you that. I just shot too late. I don't know why, just a misaim or miscalculation. But yeah, guys, I should encourage you to play this BR with the Germans. You'll have a lot of fun, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. As you can see, it has got a decent speed. We're running in on this Corsair, I guess. And yes, another advantage of this plane, we have got 2 30 cals, which are very useful, as you can see, just to get a few hits in, let their oil leak, give them a water leak, just so they would slow down. And as you see, we're hitting the oil, the water is leaking too, I guess. He's running for his airfield, but I'm sure we'll catch him. Look at our speed, we're just flying level, war emergency power is on. This is a plane that it needs a little bit of input at skill, but at this BR, I'm sure you'll make something out of it, guys. Bam, there he goes, and it was indeed a Corsair. As you can see, I lined up 2 easy kills with this plane and an assist on a tank. And here we have another plane in our lineup, the SPAA, the Junkers 87. Yeah, this shows it why. I chose the R1, sorry. And why? Why did I choose this plane? Number 1, it's iconic, but I guess it isn't an advantage for you guys, as new guys, to have an iconic plane. It's easy to fly, and you can aim very accurate. You can pull up out of almost every dive bomb attack you're committing to. You have air brakes if you're going too fast. You have just a huge bomb of 1000 kilograms, which will evaporate any enemy in the near vicinity of you dropping it. As you can see, I'm looking for an enemy to spot. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, pay attention. I should advise you to use at least 2 seconds delay at this drop. As you can see, this is a Char Beats 1 French tank, very heavy armored. This bomb doesn't care about armor, that's all I can tell you. Look at it, how far I'm away, and the blast even gives me some damage. So yeah, with this plane you should be able to get definitely 1 kill. And here the attacker, the Junkers 87G with the 37mm cannons. It's truly amazing. It requires some skill to use, but as a new guy, you'll learn to aim with it very quickly, and as you can see on this attack run, look at that, wow, isn't that astonishing? And I'll show you another clip of this plane because I can't get enough of it, I really can't. Yeah, it's basically point and click, and yeah, it's quite difficult. You should aim with 1 wing. That's quite new for new players, I guess, but I'm sure you'll succeed. It has got an MG in the back, 2 MGs actually, which can be helpful to defend you against 1 plane. 1 and more plane, it becomes difficult because this plane can only aim up, but at this BR it's likely that you face lower skilled players, no offense though, but they don't know, they won't fly underneath you. Oh, a spark, and here we go, we set him afire. And yeah, but where was I? They don't know to fly, like, where is your dead zone of your gunner where he can't aim, so they'll just fly behind you, mostly in a straight line. And if you're having a quick aim, you'll be able to kill them very quickly. And I guess, yes, we're giving this guy another pass. I just hit his track, this was quite poor actually, but he burns out. We are lucky, but now there are some enemy planes up, and now we'll show what our plane is worth. I'll guess we do another attack run. Oh yeah, and if you are very skilled, you can have a lucky shot on enemy planes with your main armament. As you can see, just his fuel tank or radiator. Oh, here we go, we are getting hit, but this plane is quite a tank at this BR. It can soak up a lot of damage. I do mean a lot. There goes my gunner. I go into gunner view, and as you'll see, there we go, a pilot snipe. It can really defend itself. So guys, we're almost to the end of the video. I hope this video was quite useful for you new players. I would appreciate it if you leave a comment and say what you think about this series, if I should continue making it, if it could be helpful for which BR you are having struggles. So, goodbye!